Hey, how are you all doing today? I'm so excited to be means today, being Thursday. This program was supposed to be yesterday, but I guess was busy yesterday, so we have to do it today in order for us not to miss it. And so I hope you're all doing great. If you are joining, I want you to type in the comments where you are joining from. I want you to type in the comment where you're joining from, and if possible, your name, because sometimes some of our names are not showing. I can see Innocent, Zoma, Ene, Udo, Ikechukwu, Elizabeth. I can see you. Vivian, how are you? I hope you're doing great. How is Calabar? Innocent, Eshiet, Lisa, Ikechukwu, Elizabeth. I can see you. Albert, Lee. Hope you're all doing great. And tell me where you are joining from. Tell me where you're joining from. Our boss, the father of the stars, the grandpa, is already in our midst. I want you guys to drop in the comments where you're joining from. I am seeing Winnie from Lagos, EK from Iyafin from Italy. How is Italy, guys? Are you guys still on lockdown? How is Italy? Elizabeth from Port Harcourt and Florence from Misha. Then Stella from Abuja. Now, what you guys will do today is I want you to share this video. Look, sharing means caring. Sharing means caring. One of my greatest secrets to success is being generous with information. That's one of my greatest secrets. Amaka, I can see you from Kaduna. Agnes, I can see you from Ghana. So share this video, make it go viral. We need more than 1,000 share today. Longreach has turned the life of so many people around. And we are going to hear a unique story today again. I know this program has really helped many people boost their business, and I've asked so many messages, so many success stories from people who have leveraged on this program. So first thing, share this video. Then the second thing you need to do is tag all your team members who are on Facebook. Tag them. Tag all your team members who are on Facebook. Tag them. Follow us on YouTube. I'm having challenges connecting it on YouTube directly now. So I'm going to upload it on YouTube later on. So watch the replay on YouTube also. Follow us on YouTube. Then tag your team members. Tag your prospect also. Story sells, fact tells. You get it now. Story sells, fact tells. So your prospect will even relate more to stories than you just sharing details of your business, details of your product to them. And so when they listen to people's success story in the business, that will also attract them. So sell the story. Tag them. Every story is unique. Every story. All the videos of Meet Your Success Partner are on YouTube. And so pick a unique one and share, understand your prospect and share that unique story to them. So do this thing, share the video, keep sharing. I want you to drop in the comments, share. Jennifer, thank you for sharing. Let me do a shout out to all those who are sharing. I want you to be sharing. If you have shared this video, drop in the comments. Let me do a shout out to you. Keep sharing the video, keep sharing, keep sharing. Ask all your team members, drop the link to them, let them watch this unique webinar today. So drop in the comments, share, drop in the comments, share, keep sharing, keep sharing. Let me see those who are sharing. Let me do a shout out to those who are sharing before we start. I can see you, Agnes, for sharing. Thank you. Atenuke for sharing. Ineka, thank you for sharing. Jideo Jane, Grace, thank you for sharing. Keep sharing. Thank you, guys, for sharing. Jideo thank you for sharing, guys. Keep sharing this video. Now, we want to get started. we want to get started. So I will be reading the wonderful profile of our guest tonight. I said tonight, this morning, guys. He is the boss of the bosses, the boss of the bosses, the grandpa of Papa, all the papas and mamas in Longreach, majority of them are on his network. Someone that has a team of over almost 1 million people. Almost 1 million people in his network. You don't want to play with that. So he's going to share with us how it all started. I remember his story was one of those stories that got me excited in this business. And when I had an event in Abuja during the early days of my business, I had to he shared the story. Then I asked him a question. This one, you have been in this business till this time. How is your earnings? What's the money like? Because then I was hungry of the money. I need the money. I want to hear the figures, guys. The figures I heard was was electrifying. Let me put it that way. It was shocking me. It shook me. The figures I heard shook me. I don't want to mention the figures, but the figures. Well, what? So that made me to even grind more, guys. It made me to grind more to get to where I am. Anything you conceive and act upon, you can achieve. It's possible. And so let me quickly introduce our guest. SD2OB Uzoma is a managing director of, I think is it M-Tech Nigeria Limited, and its company is a company of repute. Obi is a graduate of computer science from the prestigious University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and his personality trait of not only to drive sales, but also to help others become more successful, informed his decision to join Longreach Bioscience International. Obi Rich, as it's fondly called, has made immense contributions to the development growth of Longreach Bioscience International in Nigeria, Africa, and the world at large. He has made tremendous achievements in his partnership with Longreach and is currently a 2-star director of the company with a team of almost 1 million members. Many is happily married with 2 lovely daughters. He has an amazing wife who is so grind in this business. Excited. We are so excited to have you here, sir. Welcome.
Thank you, Charlie. How are you doing?
I'm great. Welcome, sir. So
family.
let's kick the ball rolling, because a lot of people want to hear from you. How did you got started in network marketing? How did you get started? Without mentioning the company's name, because this is Longreach. How did you get started, and what now attracted you to join Longreach?
Thank you, everybody. Good morning, partners, viewers from all over the world. I term this meeting an untold story of my success with Longreach. But I have to start with how I became interested in network marketing. It all started in the days of my undergraduate studies in the University of Nigeria. So I have this passion of reading motivational books and motivating people. So, but one of the motivational books I read in those days, I actually stumbled on a particular quote done by Robert Kiyosaki, that if you want to belong to the 21st century millionaires and billionaires, you must have to consider network marketing. So when this speech struck me, and I have to leave motivational books to start reading network marketing books. And that was when I discovered that there's a whole lot of things that I want, the kind of life that I live. For instance, make enough money to live my life, have time to spend for myself and my family, and also have time to serve my God, and also to contribute to the things of God. So after seeing one of my roommates whose daddy was a regional manager in bank, and the guy had a problem in the office, and the family went from grace to grass. A family that was eating from the table started eating from hand to mouth. I saw the experience, and I never liked such experience. So when I read some of these network marketing books, I now saw that this is the kind of life I lived. So I started trying my hands on so many network marketing companies before I finally got to Longreach. Before I joined Longreach, actually, I've been successful in other network marketing. But when I joined Longreach, Longreach said you just started making money. You understand? So as it unfolds, I will tell you how it all started and how I get where we are today. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that journey with us, how you joined several companies and the book that attracted you to network marketing. Thank you for sharing that with us. Now tell us now, how did you get started in Longreach itself? Your journey in Longreach.
Okay. Actually, before Longreach, I did so many, and I made a whole lot of money. But the problem is that most of these companies, they went down the drain. Some of them did not survive the next 3-4 years. And I wasn't happy at all, because I needed a platform that I can mount on and grow my business and make my money and use other money and use the money to expand and invest in so many other areas like real estate. I've always had passion to go into real estate, but there was no fund. So even as I worked as an IT person, the money wasn't coming all the time. I was putting in the money that is coming cannot actually encourage what I wanted to do with them. So at the end of the day, I quit my job to start a business of my own as an IT person. So that was when I got to register MTech Global Ventures as an IT company, and we were bringing IT devices from China, from Dubai, and from UK. You understand? But even as that, we made a tremendous success at that. But still, I have that hunger for extreme success. And I believe that it's only network marketing that can give me that money. You understand? So at every particular point in time, when I was working, when I was in the business of my own, I have always partnered with a particular network marketing company. So, but until I met Longreach, the last one I entered went down the drain as a result of bad management, very poor management. So I decided not to do any other one. I decided not to do any other one until I am sure that that particular company has a very strong platform where people can come, work, and live their dreams. So
how did you not hear about Longreach and join?
I got to know about Longreach when my sister, SD5 Oluchi Fon Abraham, sent one of our star directors, who was then working as a bank IT manager, in the person of Britannia Okodua. We celebrated her 2 weeks ago. He met a first star director. So he was a very wonderful woman. So these two women actually helped in building my life into this platform. So she was invited to come and talk to me and my elder sister, SD Ogochi Uzoma, SD2 Ogochi Uzoma, to come to our Lagos home to talk to us about this business. So when she came, She, as a baby person in network marketing field, she couldn't answer my questions because I wanted a strong platform. So she referred me to the then MD, and I met the then MD in our office in Ikeja. I told the guy, I want to know everything about Longreach. And after he must have told me everything about Longreach, one thing right from day one, the day that SD Britannia came to my house, one thing that attracted me to Longreach is the name Long and Rich. You understand? Because there is something about the name. There is something about every name. You understand?
Name is very important.
Even in the Bible, when God wants to bless Isaac, he changed his name. When God wants to bless Jacob, he changed his name. So there is this thing about the name Long and Rich. I said, yes, this is the kind of money the platform I've been looking for. This is the kind of business and money I've been looking for. Something that will make me rich for a long time. Not just short reach or long poor. No, nobody would have actually bought that name. So that was actually what attracted me. So when I met the MD was able to give me all the information I need. But I didn't stop there. I went online to make my investigations, inquiries about the company. Because as an IT person, we understand that people can go online and build castles in the air. You understand? But when you get to the location, you won't see anything. So I made a whole lot of people online. Then there was no material from Africa. So I met some people from Malaysia. I met some people from Philippines. I met some few people from China. And after that, they confided in me that, yes, this is a very strong company. But I have to send signal to two of my guys who stays in China that I want to do business with this company. I needed somebody that will go on ground check for me to know whether all these things I'm seeing online, to know whether they are on ground there. So these people went. Yes, these people went and told me, say, how did you get to know about this company? That this company is a very powerful company. They are into production and they are big. I said, okay, that is all I want to know. Don't worry about that. When I finish, I will tell you what you do for me. Finally, I registered them because I never wanted them to register with me. You understand? So after that, that was what convinced me. Then I started marketing the company. Right from that time, I left the MD's office, and that was January 12, 2013. January 12, 2013, I started marketing Longreach, even though I've not registered officially. You understand? Anybody that comes my way, anybody I see, as long as you are seated by my right hand or left hand or front and center, you must hear about Longreach. So we went crazy about Longreach, and that was how everything all began. Then I started visiting all my family friends. Every Sunday, I must visit at least 2 families. And of course, you know, when you visit your family, friends, or your friends, first of all, when you come, they will do cola for you. They want to bring food and drink. But I'll tell them, no, don't worry. Let us finish the business. After the business, then we can enjoy. We can have our share of the boo-boo. So at the end of the day, what I will notice, what I discovered is that they will buy my products. And at the end of the day, they will want to use it and come back to me. And after that, the transaction, I have made money, I have sold products, I have sold the company, the business opportunity and everything. And then chicken, rice, wine and everything will now follow suit because we are friends. So you see, it is not, we are in a business where we have a whole lot of fun. We eat, we work, we eat and drink together. And it has continued up to today. You understand? So that was how I registered in Longreach. But unfortunately, before I registered in Longreach, I have talked to so many people, and 2 people have already given me gold registration money then. That was actually 70,000 naira. Even at that particular point in time, I didn't have enough, I didn't have money in my account to start. Because there was a project I did and they were paying me, they held my money for some time. So I have to call one person, somebody who was actually owing me some 50,000 naira. And the person gave me, transfer to me 35,000 naira. Then out of that 35,000 naira, Q Silver then was 32,000 naira. So my initial entry fee, what I used in registering in Longreach, was just 2,000 naira. I mean 32,000 naira. Well, also the other side of it I want to bring is that my sister Oluchi, who was supposed to be my upline, she's still my upline anyway. Yes, it's still my upline. The only thing I borrowed from her is the leadership bonus. I borrowed the leadership bonus from her. She's still my upline. Because she directed the person that talked to me about the business. But unfortunately, before the business, so many things has happened in the spirit. Anyway, I believe in the spirit. I have some 4 pastors that told me that I'm going to meet a business. It's going to be a foreign business. It's going to see this and that the business will give me a whole lot of money and make me popular. I never understand that. Out of the 4 pastors that actually told me about that, I only know one person. But what made me to know that it's Longreach business, the woman, the man, one of them told that they are seeing a whole lot of women in the business. You see, so when they said there's even a whole lot of business in the business, and when the thing came, I know, oh, so this is really Longreach, because actually I know in this part of the world, business, network marketing business, women do it more than men in Africa, unlike in America and in Canada. Women do network marketing in Africa more than any other place, because they think it's talk, that women thing. But that one don't concern me. What I need is the money that comes out of it. After all, who talks better? Who talks much? We go to where they are watching football. Go to the market to see where they are using their hand to break eggs and the rest of them. So at the end of the day, you come home without nothing. That doesn't make you a man. What makes you a man is that you make money and can be able to solve your problems and also help others. So because I have that passion, I keyed into it. Then unfortunately, my sister SD5 Oluchi was still skeptical about the business. So when my friend paid in that 50,000, I used 32,000 naira to join. Then I reserved a slot for her. You understand? Because I've gotten 2 people already. You remember I told you I've got 2 people's money, 70,000 before even my money arrived. So what I did was that Oluchi was having double mind about the business and all that. I told her, let's join now. Let's key in. I think I have a clear mind about this business, that this business is going to work as long as it's network marketing. Both Oluchi, myself, and Ogochi, we have done some couple of network marketing business with other companies. But this particular one, I was so convinced in my spirit with the prophecies that this one going to work. You understand? So when she was still having that doubt, I have to register with my 32,000 naira. Put the 2 people that have given me 70,000 naira and reserve 1 slot for her. You understand? So that was how, like I told you, it's an untold story. I've not told it. It's very few people that have heard about it, but I'm glad to tell it to the world today.
It's a fortunate story, sir, because it has so much benefit for the family. It's a family thing.
I reserved a slot. So when she finally made up her mind to do the business the same month, because I have to push her, because I have registered, I have to push her to come on board so that we can do it together like one family, like we've been doing others. So at the end of the day, she came on board, and that was how she discovered that she's not under me, that I'm not under her. You understand? That's why I said she's still my upline, but I just borrowed leadership bonus from her. You understand? So we continued the business, and that is where we are today. The rest are stories. So at the beginning, the beginning, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for me. It wasn't easy for all of us. But what happened was that when I earned, my first earning was about 7,000 something. Her first earning was about 1,800. So that was like, she said, what kind of business is this that you push so much and you are earning this little? Because of that prophecy I have, I told her that you should remember that big things start what? Little. Big companies, big churches you see today, they started in rooms and the warehouses. You understand? That you should not neglect the days of little beginning. Let us give this business at least 2 years to know if it will work or not. And one day she called me and said, man, this business is something else. That do you know how much they paid her? I said, how much? She said 350,000 naira. I said, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And around that time, I was also earning 100 and something thousand naira because she has already shot she already shot the business to another level. That is why I love Long Reach. We are not competing anywhere, but you earn as you work. It's garbage in, garbage out. There is no cancellation of any bonus, or there is no withholding of any incentive when a downline overthrows an upline. So everybody is living a wonderful life, and we'll continue to work together. We'll continue to do things together, grow our business together, training all of them together. When I see so many things that is happening in Uyo today, I give God the glory. Because the very first seminar we did in Uyo, which I handled, was just 4 people, with me being the 4th one presenting. 4 people. I was the presenter, and the 3 was listening. So when you look at what has happened, especially in Uyo, I give God all the glory, because it's actually the sketch and the design of God. So let me tell people, Long Reach is not just an ordinary business. It's a divine arrangement brought to us by God. And one of the thanks I will always give to God is because He deemed it fit to bring this opportunity in our time, in our generation. So many men, so many old men would have wished, so many old women would have wished for this opportunity to have come in their own generation when they were still young and strong. Like I was talking to a few people, an old man in Lagos, an old man was by the side. I didn't know he was listening. I was telling them about how they should come together so that we can work together and improve our lives together. There's nothing like partnership business in the 21st century. Gone are the days of Obi and Sons, or Ngwankwo and Sons, or Lua and Sons Nigeria Limited. When you die, your business dies. People like Abiola, where are their businesses today? It's because it's a one-man business. But if they have structured this as a partnership business, when you die, your partners will run the business and your family will not suffer. The business will continue to grow and change a whole lot of lives. That is what we have in network marketing. And that is what we enjoy in network marketing. For those of you who will be serious to develop their business, at first it may be very, very challenging, but nothing good comes easy. If I have a business
I want you to share light on the challenges. What challenges were? Because I know you were among those who started this business when the early days of this business. So what was it like, and what are you seeing today? What are the challenges like?
But when I look at what is happening today, I say some people are very, very lucky. Because what we made, what took us 2 years to achieve, so many people are achieving it in 3 months, in 2 months now.
Yeah.
Because then nobody knows the company, nobody knows the product, nobody knows that the compensation plan can generate millions every week. And then we were being paid monthly in other companies' compensation plan that we were doing then. So we don't even, nobody imagine being paid on weekly basis, not to talk of millions on weekly basis. In fact, the day I went to the manager's office, he told me that they will be paying me every week. I told him, no, manager, please, spare me that. Don't pay me 20,000 every week or 30,000 every week. Pack my own, pack my 20,000 and 30,000. By the end of the month, pay it to me so that it will be very, very heavy. Because in my wildest dream, I did not even think of 100,000 in a week, not to talk of millions in a week.
Millions.
Honestly speaking. In fact, let me tell you, some of us, some of the SDs, some of the leaders that I do with, we are still surprised at what is happening. Sometimes I will say, this is Juju Bodio. This is Juju Bodio. But this Juju is prepared by God Almighty. You understand? So it's a vision. Long Reach is a vision, is an evangelistic movement that has taken a lot of people out of poverty. So the challenges, one of the challenges are that, you know, a new company and a new product and a new business, people are always skeptical about using new products. They're always skeptical about coming in to invest in a business, especially when it's coming from China. They will say, no, China, please take. There was a woman I was introducing our soap and the panty liner. Immediately she asked me, where is it from? Which country produced it? I said, China. You know, that kind of a thing. So you are, then we experience rejection as a result of where it is coming from, because they believe that, so many of us believe that Chinese products are fake products. Yes, many of us believe in this part of the world, Africa and the rest of them, they believe that Chinese products are fake products. But we in the business world know that Chinese will produce for you what you want them to produce for you. If you want the best quality, like they're doing for Americans, UK, and the Western world, they will do it for you. If you want the cheapest quality, they will do it for you. And in network marketing, one of the secrets of success for any company is that your product must stand out. It must be quality. It must deliver. People will use it and do what? And receive wonderful benefits. And that is where one way you can move forward. So the rejection was much as a result of where the products that were coming from and the rest of them. Then another one is that people that want to join the business, but they have not seen any, there's nothing to show for it. You don't have any results, you don't have any benefit. All these cars, all these houses, all these international trips and the rest of them, we've not had it there in Nigeria. Do you understand? Because the business was new then. We didn't have anything to show the world that this is what we have benefited from doing the business. So it took the efficacy of our products. We were marketing the product, we were marketing the efficacy of the product that was working. That was when the breakthrough started coming. Products. We have wonderful products. That was what break the doors and the windows into the international market and start pushing every other product out of the market for Long Reach to come and stand. The products. And it's still the product up till now that will still make that way. Then with the financial benefits and the rest of them, the sky will be our starting point for some of us that are coming into the business new. One other challenge we have is dream killers. Dream killers. So many of my friends call me all sorts of names that I wouldn't want to say here, because they said I left my business and I now started using what women are using to clean yash, something like that. As an IT person, I left my IT business. They didn't see the toothpaste, they didn't see the soap. They wanted to kill my dream. You understand? It was only the sanitary towel and the panty liner they saw. And they wanted to use it to kill my dream. But I have already made up my mind. I know what is in there before them and all that. So the evidence of lack of success was also, and sometimes money, because I was moving around just like Charles Tambo is doing now, so many of our leaders are doing. I was moving around from one state to another, to talk about, to do the presentation. So some of us who were still in the banking industry and who were more working in government establishments, they may not have the time to move. Or because I have my own business, so I have the time to move. So because we are not getting anything from the business at that particular point in time, you don't want to spend so much money because you don't know whether the business is going to sell or whether the business is going to blow or not. So we actually don't want to put so much money. So everybody wanted me to go and do presentation for them here and there, but nobody wants to bring in money. You understand? Because at the beginning, you're gonna spend money. Yes, at the beginning, you will spend money to develop your business.
You have to invest in your business.
Tell you, yes, you have to invest in your business. But after that, when you must have built an autopilot system in your business, when the money spinning machine is fully in operation, then you will start to smile. So there's a whole lot of challenges that I might not be able to say all of them now, but as time goes on, I believe we will get.
Wow! This is great. So what the new ones who are coming on board now, who want to become a leader, who want to earn in this business, they want to become star directors. Because I know many people target is to become a star director. What advice do you have for them?
The only thing I will tell them, my advice to them is to be fast in their business. Be focused. Don't let anybody kill your dream. Don't let anybody tell you that this company is better than Longreach. Longreach is the best company in the world in terms of network marketing today. So once you have planted your feet on this business platform, work as if your life depends on it. And yes, your life actually depends on it. Because I could remember one of the things my mother said to me when I was in university, that if a man does not behave or do business like a madman, he doesn't survive or succeed in it. In Igbo, I say, you understand? So, and also I want you to know that before the glory, there's always a what? A story. Before the glory, there's always a story. So try and build that story so that by the time you get to that glory section, that story will always come to encourage others. That is why I say it's an untold story, because I have not told you to the detail like I'm doing today. So continue with your business. Go all out, do the business. Don't let anybody discourage you that the people that started this business are always on top. You always work for them. Nobody is working for anybody. I worked for my money. Charles Tambo here came 2 years ago. He is in the same stage with me, SD2. Are you working for me? No.
For where?
You're working for yourself. The money that Longreach is paying me is coming to my bank account. The one that they are paying you is coming to your bank account, just like every other person who is successful in the business. So why would somebody want to kill your dream by telling you that the people at the top are the people you are serving? It's a lie. It's a lie. Longreach is like this. Longreach is like this, sorry. It's like this. Everybody start at this point, an inverted cone. Everybody start at this point, and there is a whole lot of space at the top. Yes, it's like this. Everybody start here, and there is a whole lot of space for everybody. Anybody that want to make it big. It depends on your strategies. Like I told you, one of the strategies I adopted when I became a member was to talk to anybody I see on my way. Every Sunday, I must go to at least 2 or 3 family members. and I would have called them to book an appointment that I am coming on so and so Sunday to introduce a new business concept that just entered the country. So, and when I give them, they will want to buy, they will buy the product. I'll make money and they will give me entertainment. So also we started moving, working like a team. Our team in Lagos, we started coming together. We were coming together. We were doing all manner of we are doing all manner of research. Do not allow the leaders, or don't allow yourself to just get only information from the leaders. Go online, search for information. In fact, when we started, there was no information, like I said earlier. I was the person that did the very first Facebook page on Long Reach in the whole of Africa. Because when I went for information, I didn't see any online in Africa at all. Even though Long Reach landed in Cameroon before coming to Nigeria, but Cameroon didn't do anything with it. It was Nigeria that took Long Reach to the next level. Do you understand? So I didn't see anything except in Philippines, Malaysia, and few from China. So I copied some of the things from there. I did my Facebook page. The first, that if you go to my page, you see that Facebook page that says Long Reach Investment Club, the elite team. So many people started calling me from there. So many people started asking questions from there, which I might not be able or be available to answer because I have other businesses I'm doing. So what I did was to build a blog. I am the very first person that built a Long Reach blog in Africa in 2013. And that in that blog, I answered all the questions that people have been asking me. Every question you need, you have it there. If you don't see it there, you call me, I will give it to you. And that is why today, my network, 70% of my network are people I got from online. 70% of my network, people under me today, I got them from online. Not people that I know. Because at the first time, that rejection might want to cripple you from moving, from pushing your business. Use online. Talk to people you don't know. Because the Bible said that a prophet does not have respect in his own land. But when you have arrived, like now that I've arrived, they are now coming to train my son, train my daughter in this business, train my son in this business. I'm interested. How much? The money is now coming. You understand? Because they have seen the success. The success is attractive. You understand? So I will advise the young ones who are coming to be very, very close to the successful ones, the SDs. I've always told you that you don't have a story to convince your prospects, but your upline, your SDs have stories. So we can help you if you call us to talk to anybody. But most importantly, always attend seminar presentations and the trainings. Then go online and make it up for yourself. And God will see you through as you put your efforts to becoming somebody, an SD in this platform. God bless you. Thank you.
Wow. Fantastic, fantastic. I hope you guys are taking these nuggets down. I hope you're taking these nuggets down. Look, there is nothing like learning from those who are experiencing the business, guys. That is why this show is set up. And you know, I mentioned this earlier on my video. Success leaves clue. Take this nugget, practice these things you are learning from the boss himself. He has been there since January 2013 down to this time, guys. So there are a lot of experience he has gotten from this journey. Now, there are people in this business who are stuck, who are complaining that their team members is not working. I know you must have experienced one or two things about that. Then they say they can't, they feel like quitting their business. And especially this period too, many people are even, they decide to go stuck, because for me, being stuck is a decision for me. Decide to go to be where they are because of product price? I know you have had these changes in the past, you have had these challenges in the past. Can you give them advice on how to grow their business?
I want to let them know that no fish will jump out of the ocean because of the wave of the water. No fish jumps out of the ocean because of the wave on the water. So if you are talking about your team members, your downlines are not working out because of that you want to quit, then you know you are a failure. Because successful people never ever, they don't quit. Once they start, they want to see it to the end. So, and I also want to tell you that skill plus desire plus faith will give you what? Success. Success is equal to skill, desire, and faith. So you have to get skills. That is why I tell people, if you apply a particular strategy and it's not working, try and change your strategy. Especially when you are in a team, working perfectly like a team. Everybody will bring different strategies which you can apply or test on different grounds. And you will see the one that will work for you. Okay, I was in Lagos. When I came into Abuja, the strategies we were using in Lagos couldn't work for Abuja. And I have to change this strategy. The strategy that I'm using in Abuja may not work in Owerri or Port Harcourt. So you study the people's way of life and see the strategy that can do what? That can work for them. So that is skill. Secondly, the desire. You must have that desire to live a better life, to be successful. You must be hungry for success. That desire must be there, no matter what. If you have seen Obi Rich, made it, and you have seen Charles Tambo, made it, and you have seen Oluchi, Titi, Mama T, and so many of us that have made it. And you see that we don't have two heads. It's only one head that we have. And you have the same one head. Why wouldn't you make it? Why do you think you cannot make it? So you have to desire it. Then with faith, you can move mountain. With faith, these three things, skill, desire, and faith, will take you to where you want to be in any business, not only in Long Reach. So for those who are stuck, pick up your business from where you have stopped it and run with it. Thank God that Long Reach is not one of those companies that if you stop for some time and if you want to launch back into your business, they will ask you to do what? To re-register, to start all over afresh. Some companies, so many companies are doing it. But we, in Long Reach, we enjoy a whole lot of wonderful setups. The settings here is so wonderful. You can travel or abandon your business for 1 year. When you come, you start from where you stopped. So that's a very wonderful business setting that we've got here. So pick up your business and start to run with it. We have seen so many people who have dropped their business, who think they cannot do it, the business is not working. After so many years, come back, pick it up. And some of them are still as star directors now, earning in millions every week. So that can be your case. That can be your story. Pick up your business and run with it. Have faith,
fantastic,
desire for success, and generate skills that will help you to move up in the business. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Beanstalk is a decision, guys. Go re-strategize. Build your business. Exactly. It's very important. Go all out. Have that strong desire to win. Winning is mindset. You want to work on your mindset. Keep winning. Exactly. The boss, thank you for sharing those nuggets with us. Now, looking back from where you got started, to where you are now? What are the things you have benefited, and what are you grateful for?
I don't know. I don't know where to start. The benefits are numerous. I don't know where to start. But one, I have to thank God Almighty, who deemed it fit for us to have long reach in our time, in our generation. Only God would have known where my very self would have been if not for long reach. Especially when we have a country where the governments are not helping matters. Maybe I would have been somewhere elsewhere, cutting flowers or washing dishes or even bathing dead bodies, you know, because it came a time whereby there was a mistake from my supplier in China, who's supposed to supply the right things I sent to him, but he got the wrong one. At the end of the day, I lost millions from my IT business. In fact, at that particular point in time, I was set out of where I was staying, the 3-bedroom flat that I was staying in Lagos. I could not pay. I was holding arrears in 1.5 months. I couldn't pay because of that particular mistake. And I couldn't send it back to China, because if I send it back to China, for them to change it to the real one, if it lands in Nigeria here, I can't be able to sell it. So at the end of the day, I have to sell it anyhow, just anyhow. And I lost millions. That one plunged me back to square one. That was why when I joined Longreach, I have this burning desire to launch myself back to the kind of life that I'm used to. You understand? At that particular point in time, let me tell you, I was ejected out of my house. I didn't have anywhere to stay in Lagos. Even my brother-in-law then, whom I squatted in my house for over 1 year before she finally married my sister and moved away with my sister, could not give me a space in his 3-bedroom flat. That is to show you, when God wants something to happen in your life, new things, he will even make your brothers and sisters not to help you. They were not wicked. I'm not telling you they were wicked. They were not wicked, but that is the work of God. Because God wants you to have it hot so that you can move out of your comfort zone to do something that he wants you to do in order to move you to the highest level where he wants you to be. So there was nobody. And I couldn't tell my friends that I'm having this problem, because we understand how guys work. Once you have money, they will cluster around you. When there is no money, friends will do what? Friends will run away, they will disappear. So I didn't tell them that I was having such financial problem. All I do is that sometimes I will just call one of them. How are you now? What's thing that happened? This and that and that and that. Now they or the to come now, make we do 1 or 2 bottles. At the end of the day, around 10 o'clock, I tell and say, bros, I don't go go house again. Make I just anchor for your side. Tomorrow I go. He doesn't know that I have my toothbrush. I have my toothpaste. I have my soap. Even the clothes I'm going to wear the next day, they that particular bag. Because there was one particular knapsack bag that I normally carry. And inside that place, my laptop is there. Inside that place, some Longreach products are there. So it was not new. I'm used to that knapsack. We can call it school bag anyway. You understand? So they didn't know what I was passing through. So whenever something like that is happening to you, when you are going through this kind of hard time, never tell anybody. Only talk to your God. I was talking to God. I said, God, I know you can restore me. If you are the person that brought Longreach, make this business pure. Let me begin to enjoy. Let me begin to live my life. You understand? And I was moving from one location to other. Yeah. So I might leave Lagos for like 2 weeks. When I come back, they'll say, Obi, I found I'm waiting to happen. I said, I traveled, I just came back. That was how I was managing life, moving from one place to the other. I didn't have any place to sleep in Lagos for like 8 months. And within that 8 months, I walked like tiger with Longreach because that was the only thing I have. My business have actually crumbled. That was the only thing I have. In fact, at a particular time, one particular girl was eyeing me in Lagos, have to come out and boldly told me, Obi, please, can you change your wardrobe? Because you see some of my clothes, they have washed. Some of them have torn somehow, but there was no money to change it. There was no money, so I have to work hard. I know that I'm a winner. I know that I must succeed. You understand? Then if I was watching home movies and see Emeki Ikedem and Ransom Noah, where they were taking people, their girlfriends or their wife, to a boutique, and they will tell the woman, take whatever you want, take anything you want. I look at this and I say, when will me, Obi? Then it was only Obi. The rich have not been added, though. You understand? It was only Obi there. We've not added the rich. The rich hasn't come. You understand? I said, when will I take a woman to a boutique and tell the woman to take anything you want? It was that point. You understand? But I thank God that now, if I can take a woman to any boutique and pay for the boutique. You understand? Now I can take any woman to any boutique and I pay for the boutique.
You shut down the
situation
boutique.
I am in now. Shut the boutique down. That's what it means. So my people, it is very, very annoying.
Wow.
Refuse to be a failure. Refuse to
be a story.
Yes. Refuse. Work hard. Move on with life. You understand? Refuse and refuse again to be poor. Poverty is a disease, it's a sin, it's not of God. Poverty is of the devil. Refuse it, and God will crown your efforts.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
As you
that's an amazing story. So now you have shared with us the story, the rough time. Tell us the good one, please. We want to hear the good sides. The good things finally, you have been doing now. Tell us. You have not mentioned that. Let's hear it.
Finally,
I know the goodies that you're enjoying.
Okay, finally, God crowned our effort. We worked for it day and night. God crowned my effort. And what seems to be true, like what the manager told me, started coming into my bank account. In a year, I developed a 6-figure digits every week. And I say, wow. So this is true, that I can make 100 and something thousand every week. I say, what? So we continued. So at a time, we qualified to go to Dubai on all expense paid trip. That was 2014. Yes. But the very first time I went to Dubai, because as a businessman, before my business crumbled, I had the money to travel, but we wouldn't travel because when you calculate the goods and how much you're going to pay for hotel, for the visa, and for the ticket, you decided to send to your agent to buy for you so that you can use all those things to buy more goods. So because for you to be competitive in the market, your price must be very, very low. So there was no time to travel. Everything is being done through agents. You understand? So, but for the first time, I traveled out of the country, and it was awesome and wonderful, meeting wonderful people. At least once in a while, we work. We can also make our time to enjoy what we have worked for. so that we cannot be a slave to travel. And one other thing that Long Reach gave me is the ability and opportunity to meet my wife. I've looked for wife since 2010, 11, 12, 13, and in 2014, wow. God used one of our SDs. God used one of our SDs to direct my wife to me, because I've already said that I'm tired of looking for my bonus. If God knows. This one that divine referral bonus, so she did see it anyway. So I met my wife in the course of doing this business, and I must tell you that has been the best thing that has happened to my life. Do you understand? A woman that has been there for me all time, helping me to grow more than I would have done if I were to be alone. So this is one of the benefits. Traveling, we started traveling. Then, as if it is not enough, the car, my first car award, came into 2014. This is 2014. A lot of things were happening. That was my 1 year into the business. My 1 year into the business, in 2014, I qualified for my first car in Long Reach. And since then, it has been a wonderful journey. There is nowhere we don't qualify. Myself, my family, even my first daughter has qualified for car. And we are using all those things for real estate that I have dreamed to become a giant in it. Now you see how Long Reach is financing my real estate business. Because before then, I was just a real estate consultant. I wasn't an agent. Agent are those who use leg to waka. I was a consultant. So I connect the buyer and the seller. I use the agents to get the properties wherever it is in Nigeria. And also I have contacts outside the country. So, and I was having good, wonderful clients. So another thing that made me to actually do Long Reach was during that time, I was actually connecting. I needed something. I needed to be an insider, because if you want to be very, very successful as a coordinator in real estate business, you need to know when the buyer wants to buy and when the seller wants to sell. And the buyers and the sellers are the rich and mighty in the world, in the society. So I was like, what will I give these people, or what will I show to them to make me come closer to them? So when Long Reach came, I said, wow, this is a very good one. Because health is what the rich want. Even the middle class need it. Even the lowest class that is hobnobbing and romancing with poverty, they need it because they don't want to die. Nobody wants to die. So with Long Reach, I started getting to this rich and mighty. I started visiting them in their home, eating with them in their home, at that early stage of my life with Long Reach. So I have two things. I'll first of all present Long Reach. If you cannot buy Long Reach, I'll present real estate to rich men and rich women. And that was part of the things that took us to glory. So in 2015, right? 15 years, yes. I became a one-star director. I tested the director's level. Even though it was not easy, but we kept moving. We kept pushing it. Years after. We kept encouraging our downline. Yes, we kept encouraging our downlines. Our downlines that have lost hope. We have a way of giving them hope, bringing them back, showing them what tomorrow will look like. if they will do what we are doing. So at that particular point in time, I have bought so many landed property, both in Lagos, in Abuja, in Owerri, in the village. I've already renovated my father's old design duplex. It was a duplex, modern design, then early 80s. So I have to renovate it to bring it to modern design of our time. That when people come into it, they will say, wow, this looks like this is now a new design and all that and all that. So cars were coming. We were moving from one place to the other. In 7 years, my family have actually qualified for over 14 cars. In 7 years, my family has qualified for over 14 cars. And we have built our mansion in Abuja here. At least if you see the background where I am, you will know that this is really...
That's paradise. I'm seeing it. I need to talk to Abuja and say it well.
I've invited you several times now, but I know work and business wouldn't allow you to visit my home. But don't worry, one of these days, anything you come around, anytime you come around, we'll have to have maybe lunch or dinner or breakfast together. You understand? So Long Reach has done us very, very well, too good, to the extent that what people think, people think, what people think you cannot achieve, I have achieved even above, and we are just starting. To the extent that my latest Jeep is over 20 million. My latest car that was awarded by Long Reach in 2019, before coronavirus. Some of you that came to Lagos, it was over 20 million naira worth of car. Now, when somebody who can buy 20 million naira worth of car, you can imagine other things that he can do. It is only God that will help you as you walk, as you desire, with skills and faith. There must be work. That is why it's called network. There must be work. Don't remove the work and take the net. It will not work like that. The net and the work must be together for you to do what? For you to make it in this business. So since then, so many things, investment abroad, investment within has ever been so wonderful. And the most importantly is that we are now living like kings and queens. That is the most important aspect, because I have always dreamed to live like queens. I could remember when my senior brother asked me to quit university to go to Dubai and start my business there, bringing all those things there. Or when he asked me that I should quit school to go to Europe and hustle. I said, I cannot enter any country in the world as a thief. I can't. God has created me. I will enter every country like a king that I am. Even as I was in secondary school, yes, my senior brother wanted me to quit to go and make money. How would I go to Germany without paper and be hiding? What the crown, the spiritual crown that I was wearing could not contain that. I told him no. I'll go to school. Then when I'm done, any country that I'm going to visit, they will welcome me and say, "What? You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. How was your flight?" And I refuse to take that advice. And see me today. Any country we enter, any country I enter, they welcome us like a king. And we live like king. We stay in the best hotel. 5-star hotel. In fact, what we do now is that before we go, we look for the latest hotel that we're built in that location, and we'll go there and stay and enjoy our life, and also meet with the rich and mighty in that particular location and country. so that we can see how we can invest in their real estate and other businesses. So it has been a wonderful journey, a wonderful, extremely successful journey with Longreach. I will give God the glory. Thank you.
This is hot, guys. This is hot, hot, hot. Everyone, fire. I want you to drop in the comment section fire emoji if you have gained so much value from this webinar today. Drop some fire emoji in the comment. This is hot, hot. Thank you for sharing your journey with us. You know, as usual, we usually get 3 questions from the audience, from the people who are watching us now. A lot of people, you can see the responses, fire everywhere. Everybody is excited with this. Keep sharing this video. You need to keep sharing this video. Everybody needs to hear about this. Now, if you have any question, guys, for our SD, the grandpa himself, if you have any question, I want you to drop in the comments. We're going to pick 3 questions. 3. Drop it in the comment. He's a very busy man, very, very busy man. We just had the opportunity to have him here today. You can see what he's mentioning from Longreach. Now he's an international investor in properties. So you don't expect that he's going to have time so much. So having him here is a privilege for us to hear from him. He's always on the move, always on the move. He's even, I think this weekend you'll be in Umuahia for his seminar.
Yes.
If you're in Umuahia, I want you to connect with him. Make sure you are in that seminar in Umuahia this weekend. And so now, if you have any question, ask now. So you have our SD on the seat, on the hot seat today. Ask your question. Let's pick 3 questions from your questions. You can see a lot of fire emoji responses. So ask your question, guys. Thank you for the emojis. Ask your questions now if you have any question. Well done for the likes. Ask, what are your questions? How do you groom leaders? That is one question that is coming. That's the first question so far. Is on asking you, how do you groom leaders? How do you groom your leaders?
Growing leaders in business is just connecting with those people who you see that enthusiasm, that's fire in them, and always be with them, always talk with them, always strategizing with them. As a leader, you have to develop yourself first. You have to be informed first in order to train others. Do you understand? Because you cannot give what you don't have. I tell people, some of us work in the bank, for instance. Some of us work in the ministry. And every day, every morning, you leave your home to go to work, and you come back around 5. And the next day, you keep repeating all this to and fro journey of morning and the evening from workplace to your home. And you, at the end of the month, you get peanuts. But for a business like Longreach business that can give you millions in a week, you do it anytime you wake up and you remember that you are a Longreach member. If that peanut can come from constant movement of going to your office, meeting with your office members, working together as a team in the office, why can't you do even more in your own business, and that same business that can give you millions every week? So for you to build a team, you must bring your team together. You must talk with your team every day. In fact, you must make sure you connect with your team, and that the team members should be able to understand this and work with you. Everybody wants success, but not everybody wants to work for it. Identify those who want to work and move to that success. Immediately they attain that success, the rest that started with them are no more be asked to do the needful. I was talking to somebody yesterday. There was a lady that started with my sister Ogochi the same year that Ogochi took this business serious in Lagos. That lady is still in Diamond 3, while Ogochi is now a 2-star director. So what is the difference? Ogochi took her business serious. Ogochi went all out for her business. You understand? And this lady was
the lady who registered Ogochi is in Diamond
3, yes. And nonchalantly, she was doing her business. And I told her one day, look at the people you started with. See where they are. What do you think is the difference? What do you think is the problem? Because you are not doing the business the way they are doing it. You are not taking this business as a business. If you have gone with them, if you have moved with them, you have been a star director today. So the most important thing is for us to understand that this is our business, my business, your business, and you do everything possible. Do what others are doing. If you want to be a star director, study the life of star directors and do what they are doing. If you want to be rich, study the life of rich people and do what they are doing, and you will get there. It's as simple as that. If you want to be a good leader, look at those who are good leaders. Look at those who are carrying their people forward, and you will definitely be a good leader. You understand? Somebody say copy and paste. Thank you.
Powerful, very, very, very straightforward answer. So work with the willing, work with those who are hungry. Work with those who are hungry in the business. So guys, I think how did you build this strategy? Okay, someone was asking how did you build your business online? You guys, you heard it when he mentioned it. He opened it. He was the first blogger. He was the first person to open a page in the language. So I think you want to share something on that briefly.
Okay, building your business online. I normally tell people that if you are doing business in the 21st century and your business is not on the internet, you are yet to start. You are yet to start. Especially this in our modern times, when even if you can't do it, you can hire some people, some guys, some very fast fingers who can do wonderful works for you. But it's good that you learn how to do it. It's good that you learn how to do it. Yes, I met somebody who became a stockist, and even to understand how the stockist thing works, we teach this person, we taught him everything, but at the end of the day, every day feels like it is the very first day we have been handling him. So one important thing, you must be coachable, you must learn, you must improve in your knowledge, you must read ahead, you must continue to read. Do you understand? Network marketing thrives more in the social media now. That is the net in it. Net work. That net carries a whole lot of meaning. You understand? Somebody like Charles Tambo, you are seeing every day. It is the internet that made him who he is today, that put him out of debt and make him a happy and a safe man today. I hope his stories are all over the internet. So if you don't know how to use it, go and meet somebody who understands. Pay some money, give him something, buy him Coke and Gala. If it's somebody you can buy Coke and Gala, Let him teach you how to do it. You understand? Yes. Yes. Don't always want to get knowledge for nothing.
That's the truth.
Don't always want to get knowledge for nothing. So open a Facebook page. Open if you can do a blog. If you know how to do blog, you can do a blog. If you don't know how to do blog, even if you go on YouTube, how to do blog, there are some small cheap blogs you can do. You can do it. I started with that. Now I have upgraded to another a higher level of blog where somebody is handling it for me, and I pay the person because I can't always be there to answer questions and all that. Anything you see trending in your time, in your generation, try and learn it so that you can upgrade yourself and be relevant in your field. So that is what we are talking about. So if you don't have a smartphone, get a smartphone. You cannot do this business without a smartphone. If you can sell your wig, if you can stop drinking two bottles every day, drink one and save that money and get a smartphone for the men. For the women, you can sell your wig, you can sell any valuable and get a smartphone and launch into a business that will bring those things you sell in folds, many folds. You understand? So that is the thing. Anything you can do. Then learn the process of internet marketing, digital marketing, and the rest of them.
Very key. That's true.
If you don't have anyone, I have a friend who is training people on digital marketing. I can connect you with him and he will take you through. And by the time you are done, you will be a better person on internet marketing through digital marketing. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. So guys, you want to leverage on the internet, be showing up daily. You know you want it in, and you also want to pay for training, like the boss said. Don't always ask for free. Then finally, we have this person who says, how do you treat naysayers and distractors? People who are distractors, who are naysayers.
Those people will always want to discourage one from moving ahead, especially when you get no up to 3 or 5 at a stretch. But we want to encourage you to continue moving on. I was telling some people that one of my friends that came back from Dubai, I followed him up for 6 years before he joined. And not only that he joined and later left the country to go and hustle in Dubai. And there, I tried to discourage him to go into Dubai to hustle. That Long Reach will give him everything that he needs if he can put all his efforts to develop the business. But he continued. He didn't listen. He thought that if you go to Dubai, there's a place they heap money that you can just go and be collecting. There is no free food even in Freetown, no matter where in any part of the world. What you need is a wonderful platform to excel. So when you get no for an answer, there is how it works. If A say no, B say no, C say no, and as you are working and meeting other people, one day your spirit will just pump up and tell you to call maybe A or B or C. If you call A or B or C, let's assume you call B, and how are you? How is your family? How is this and that and that and that and that? Don't even ask him or her about the business. He will be the person to ask you, that's your business. You were introducing me to Susan and so time ago. How is it? Are you still in it? And the rest of them and the rest of them. You understand? So that is how it works. But from time to time, always send testimonials to them. Always send to their boo. And if they are your friend and you are sharing our success stories, other people's success stories, your own success stories on your Facebook and that, they are seeing it. One day they will call you. So these distractors, never, ever, never, ever, never, ever get distracted because of what they are doing. They will definitely join. What they are looking for, some of them will be looking for, have you qualified for trip? What have you achieved? Have you qualified for car? Are you now making so much money? What have you achieved? They're actually looking for the benefits you have received from the business you are doing. So what you do is just allow them. Just allow them and continue. There will come a time when you will hit it big in the business. That your success will drive them in. They will now come and ask you, please, I want to join now. How can I drop my check, or how can I go about it? So out of experience, we have had them. Last year, there was one billionaire. There was one billionaire last year, just last year, there was one billionaire that I talked about Long Reach in 2013 when I joined. The man, do you know what the man said? The man said, Obi, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. No problem. We will see to it later. I didn't know this guy is a very smart guy. He's an internet guy and everything. He's an IT guy too. So I didn't know that he was monitoring the activities of Long Reach on Facebook. Everything, most of his friends were Long Reach partners. Everything we were doing, he was monitoring it. But because I was the first person to mention that name, Long Reach, to him in 2013, when it was time for him, when he was convinced that this business is doing wonders, he now called me and told me, I have been monitoring your business. Are you still in this business? I said, you which business to me? You said Long Reach. I said, Long Reach. No transfer, no leave. Oh. I did Long Reach full time, no transfer, no leave. So the man now said, okay, I want us to work together. And he brought out 5 million naira to start with. His intention was to empower a whole lot of people, especially the young ones who have been coming for him for jobs and all that and all that. I told him that is what so many people, so many rich people have been doing. And I think it will be okay for you to also follow suit. And he released 5 million naira for us to start. Then after that, he called me this January that he wants to release another money for another batch of people that he wants to empower. But can you imagine if I have not mentioned Long Reach to him in 2013? He wouldn't have called me. He wouldn't have known that I'm into it. He wouldn't have, even now that he have seen so many progress about people and our business in Long Reach, he would have registered under another person. But because I mentioned it, even though he did not say capital no, but he said, don't worry, continue going. We will get it when we want. Do you understand? So some people that are saying no today, many of them will still say yes. Just keep doing your business. Just keep achieving in the business, and your results will definitely bring them back. Your results will change their no to yes. So thank you very much. I hope you get me clear. Thank you. Hello, Charlie, are you there? Hello? So that is that. Continue talking to them. Move on with your company. Move on. Just move on with your business, and they will join you. They will definitely join you. If it's prophecy, I'm prophesying it to you today, that those no will be changed to yes in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, boss. Thank you. I want you to drop your appreciation to the boss himself for sharing his journey with us, the challenges and the success story. This business is indeed a life-transforming business. Tell you guys, success lives through. If you're doing this business, if you just joined newly, have a target of where you're going, make sure you work so hard, have the desire, have the skill, have the faith, success will surely be yours. It's very important. If you don't desire all these things, there's no way you can become successful in this business. You've heard it many times, and you've heard it again from the boss himself. So many people are excited today. Many people are excited with what you have shared with us. So we want to really thank you very much for sharing this with us. I know how busy you are. Thank you for coming up today to share the untold story. To share the untold story with us. We also want to thank your wife. Thank your wife.
It's all right. I will extend.
We never knew she even came through a referral, and it's a part of the benefit. So thank her very much. We thank her. We're thanking her for what she has also done in the background to make all this happen. Guys, there is a big announcement, and I want to announce to you all. There is an event coming up in April. That was supposed to come up next month, April. That I'm privileged to be one of the speakers. So this event is coming up is now cancelled again. It was supposed to be January. It's a network marketing event, a major event all over the world where network marketers come share tips on how you can become successful. And so it's being postponed again because of COVID-19. So those of you who have bought your tickets already, please, your ticket is valid till the time of the event also. So, and those of us who are yet to buy, look at the flyer here. You can see me here. This is me here. We have over 30 speakers. These are network marketing legends. These are multi-million-dollar earners in the industry. Some of them have spent over 40 years, yes, 40, 45 years in the industry, and they will be sharing their journey with us. I'm privileged to be part of the event. Now, the new date is June 4th to 6th. Please share this with your team. Some of us have already bought the ticket. So the new date is June 4th to 6th of 2021. So for those of us who are here to buy our ticket, if you are interested to buy, you can drop link in the comments. Drop link. I will share you the link on how you can register for this event. You can save towards it. It's $35 for you to be in this event. Great leaders are also people who don't waste time to learn. They make sure they pay for the training that will help them grow in their business. So don't miss this training. I'm going to play a short video. It's a 3-minute video. So as for you to understand what I'm saying. So I hope just watch this video briefly.
We are still online. No, we are still online.
Wow. Did you guys get that? So that's the event for coming up in June now. June, that's when the event is coming up, and you don't want to miss that event because it's going to be a mind-blowing event. 3 days. It's coming up in June. It's now postponed to June, not April. So if you're yet to get your ticket, get your ticket. It's $35 plus, I think, plus bank charges is around $38. Drop link in the comments or inbox me link. Inbox me link. I'm going to share the link on how you can register. Then my book is still on pre-order. Disrupt How to Become Highly Successful in Network Marketing is still on pre-order till the end of this month. You can get it through I'm going to drop the link right away on my wall. So get it or inbox me to buy the book. I'm going to send you the link. For those of us who are not in Nigeria, you can get it on Amazon. If you go on Amazon, search for the book or search for my name, you're going to get it on Amazon. Order your copy now on pre-order in Nigeria. If you have relatives in Nigeria, fine, you can get it because Amazon is the one doing the printing, so you can get it on time. But if you have relatives in Nigeria, you can get the pre-order because it comes with a free workbook for now for 4,000 naira. Then after this month ending, the workbook is going to be 2,000, while the book is going to be 5,000, and that is 7,000 naira. So get it now for your team. There's a whole lot of nuggets in this book that will help you grow your business. If you really want to disrupt your business, get it ASAP. So thank you everyone for watching, and stay tuned for the next webinar next week. See you all next week, and thank you very much, boss. Thank you for your time. It's a privilege to have you here. And bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.